Hey, what's up? I'm Paul,
And I'm Ryan.
and we're from The Collector's Friend.
Where we have hundreds of thousands of Magic the Gathering singles in our online database at www.tcf.cc. You can buy singles here. We got Type 2, we got Legacy, we've got Extended, we've got all your needs for Magic the Gathering singles right here at our website. And if you are in the local area and you just want to pick your stuff up the next day, we'll refund your shipping. If you stop in, shoot us an email that you're going to pick it up in the shop. So once again, stop at our website, tcf.cc, and check out our singles.
Rockin', so do it. So we're going to pull open a Garruk and Liliana duel deck. This thing doesn't come out until, what is it, tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. But we're going to pull it early because we're good like that. So let's open this thing up.
We're going to check out some of these new alternate art cards. They got alternate art Garruk, alternate art Liliana, both in foil. The second alternate art foil Garruk to be released by Wizards of the Coast. First one, which was with an Xbox 360 symbol on it, with a remote control for Xbox 360. It has the mana symbol, or as the set symbol. Pretty cool.
So we'll split them up here. We got a deck box, some deck boxes here.
Pretty nice artwork on Liliana Vest. Nice foiling.
Garruk here.
Nice deck box. Liliana, Death and Ambition.
Ferocity and Growth for Garruk.
Definitely.
Let's pull these bad boys open here.
Oh, I got the Liliana, huh?
You see who like that? Got some beast tokens.
Elephant tokens, huh?
We got a whole bunch of forests, obviously. Treetop Village, Windstorm,
Let's
Overrun.
get the swamps and the elephant token out of the way. Got some polluted mires. The ever-present cycling lands in all the dual decks. These came out in, I believe, in some of the starter decks. They were definitely in a Divine vs. Demonic. Definitely a great mechanic to a deck in the late game. Drawing lands, you can cycle them away to draw cards. They work well.
We got two Harmonizes here. That's pretty nice. I mean, this is going to help you get your money back out of the deck. Harmonize is a very playable card, and it's not a future shifted card either. And I'm looking for, there they are, the Rancors. These guys are great. What a nasty pump spell.
Ooh, bad move. This guy's going to definitely increase all of your black creatures. Really not sure which ones of these were alternate arted. Is the Enslave alternate art, Paul?
I think it is. I think Enslave is alternate art.
Oh, there's definitely an alternate art Snuff Out in here somewhere that I'm looking for.
We got a Ravenous Baloth. There's one of the rares.
There it is. Snuff Out. Destroy target non-black creature. It cannot be regenerated. If you control a swamp, you can pay 4 life rather than paying Snuff Out's mana cost. This guy's definitely great in a pinch. Like, if your opponent gets a big fatty out, like turn 2, you can snuff it out for free. Pay 4 life. Definitely works well. Well-named card. Snuff Out.
Got some Basking Root Wallas. These things were pretty good.
I believe this is alternate arted Corrupt. Correct me if I'm wrong, Paul, but Corrupt deals damage equal to the number of swamps you control to target creature or player. You gain life equal to the damage dealt this way at sorcery speed. 6 casting costs, but I mean, if you're playing a mono black deck like this, you're guaranteed to gain 6 life. They didn't put Dark Ritual in this. Wonder why not.
It would be good, especially if they put alternate art on there. That would definitely be a seller if they did that. So Watsy, if you're listening, give it to us.
Alternate art Dark Reds.
That'd be cool. That'd be hot.
We want those.
That would be hot.
Then we got Enslave here. Enchant creature, aura, 2 black, 4 colorless. You control enchant creature, and beginning of your upkeep, enchant creatures deals 1 damage to its owner. So that means your opponent.
Got a Plated Slagworm here. That's our other rare.
Oh, nice. I think this is alternate art Mutilate. check this out. Mutilate. Forecasting cost. All creatures get -1/-1 until end of turn for each swamp you control. In a mono black deck, it's basically a Wrath of God and better, because it gets rid of those creatures that are indestructible, the pesky indestructible guys. Once you get them down below 0 toughness, they are considered destroyed and cannot be regenerated and are not immune to the indestructible terms anymore. So, yeah, definitely good. Mutilate definitely dominated the format for quite some time.
Third rare, Rude Awakening. Not a great card, but it's not terrible either.
Skeletal Vampire. Here's another rare from the Liliana deck. 3/3 flying. When he enters the battlefield, put 2 1/1 black bat creature tokens with flying onto the battlefield. Pay 5 static ability, sacrifice a bat. Put 2 1/1 black bat creature tokens with flying onto the battlefield. Sacrifice a bat to regenerate the vampire. So basically, if they can't get rid of this guy and you got 5 mana online and they're not doing much, you just make a bunch of bats. Like end of turn, I'll sack a bat to make 2, and then I'll sack another one of those bats to make 2 more, so I just turned 1 bat into 4. Sounds pretty good. You get annoying with Bad Moon when all your black bats get +1/+1.
Definitely. Got a throwback here. This is definitely an alternate art of Serrated Arrows. I remember when this guy came out in Homelands. It was a pretty viable removal spell back in the day, so you get rid of multiple things with just one little artifact.
Check that out. Yeah, that was done on the DCI promo of Serrated Arrows. Definitely a good card. I remember when that came out, Homelands.
What an underappreciated set.
Yeah. Tendrils of Corruption. Instant speed creature kill spell here, and gain life equal to the number of swamps you control. Does X damage equal to the number of swamps, and you gain X life. Really good, especially in the late game when you're gaining that life and putting the game on tilt. Hideous End. Here's an addition out of Zendikar. They put it right into the Garruk vs. Liliana deck where it belongs, in the mono black deck. Destroy target non-black creature. Its controller loses 2 life for 2 black and colorless at instant speed. Definitely a solid card. Solid, super solid removal.
Looking through the cards here, we got a lot of flavorful stuff here with a lot of trample creatures like Stampeding Wild Beasts, a lot of tokens. I put up like Elephant Guide.
Plated Slagworm. Broken.
Yup, we got Indrik Stomp Howler to get rid of some enchantments or some artifacts.
Got some Sign Blood to get that card advantage.
Got Blastoderm. This has a whole bunch of fatties here.
Vicious Hunger, 2 damage target creature, you gain 2 life. Pretty good. Twisted Abomination, 5/3 with Regenerate. Zombie Mutant. He'd be good to throw in front of that Plated Slagworm.
Not sure why they decided to put these vine trellises in here. They don't seem like they quite fit. I mean, they're just a little bit of acceleration, but...
Well, they've got Defender and they tap for green. I'm pretty sure it's just for the XL. And it stops those little pesky bats. Well, probably not the bats because it doesn't have flying.
Yeah.
Definitely stops some little creatures, though, from coming in. Genju of the Fence. Enchant Swamp. Until end of turn, the swamp becomes a 2/2 black spirit creature with Regenerate. Genju of the Fence. Definitely out of the Kamigawa block, and definitely good, I guess, in the late game. Whenever the swamp is put into the graveyard, you can return the Genju of the Fence from your graveyard to your hand. So, similar to Rancor, but on a swamp, basically, and turns it into a 2/2 creature with Regenerate. Or no, turns it into a 2/2 Shade. Oh, wow. It's pretty underrated, uncommon, yeah. Until end of turn, for 2 colorless, Enchanted Swamp becomes a 2/2 black spirit creature with pay 1 black. This creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. It's still a land.
So that thing could be a mana pit.
I think it'd be crazy.
I don't think this one is quite as good. We got Genju of the Cedar. It's just to match the flavor here. This one's a 4/4 forest.
Got some Fleshback Marauders. Does not target. Solid removal. Paul plays a Plated Slagworm. I play a Fleshback Marauder. We both sacrifice our creatures. Call it a day.
Last one I'll talk about is Beast Attack. You just put out a 4/4 fatty, and it's got some recursion. You can buy that back or flash back. Overall, I think this is a pretty cool dual deck. There's some nice flavors. What do you think?
Definitely some nice flavors. I think they'll do well against each other. I'd really like to see them in action. Wish we had some more time to video game or playtest game.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I mean, alternate art is great, and I think Wizards of the Coast made a great product.
Absolutely, I agree.